Love movies, want reviews? You've come to the right place! Hello, I'm Chris Wing, and today's review for you takes us back to the land of little blue creatures in mushroom houses, in Smurfs, The Lost Village.
What's so funny?
That's what I call talking out of your butt.
Huh?
Oh
boy.
Smurfs, The Lost Village.
This animated comedy-adventure film is directed by Kelly Asbury and features the voices of Demi Lovato, Rainn Wilson, Mandy Patinkin, Danny Pudi, Joe Manganiello, and Jack McBrayer. But let's not forget Dee Bradley Baker and Frank Welker, because where else would we get our wonderful animal sound effects? The narrative centres on Smurfette, whom as the only girl in the village, and a once villainous creation of the evil sorcerer Gargamel, struggles to know and understand her purpose and identity. When she stumbles across a familiar-looking creature in the forest, and suspects there are other Smurfs hiding in an undiscovered village, she and her friends sneak out on a mission to find it and warn its inhabitants before Gargamel gets there first. Let me start by saying that the Smurfs cartoon series is one of my all-time favourites. I loved them as a kid, and as you can see here, I still do today. The movies are a different story though. I thought the Magic Flute was okay, and the live-action CGI hybrid movies were also okay. I know I'm the very minority here, but I honestly don't hate them. I don't think they're good, but I had fun watching them. And as far as those once never-ending live-action cartoon movies go, I've seen a lot worse. Anyway though, after the critical mauling and disappointing box office returns of The Smurfs 2, Sony decided to cancel plans for a third installment in that series in favour of this fully animated reboot, which thankfully is vastly superior to its predecessors. I suspect many people would think that's a given though, and the real question is it a good movie, or even a good Smurfs movie in its own right? And on both counts, the answer is yes. Alongside the main cast, the film also has some great supporting actors on board, including Ariel Winter, Ellie Kemper, Michelle Rodriguez, and Julia Roberts. They lend their voices to the citizens of the titular Lost Village, whose supposedly secret identities were unfortunately revealed before the movie was released, thanks to Sony's terribly spoilerific promotional campaign. Although some of them are disappointingly underutilised, most notably Patinkin and Roberts, all the actors do a fine job bringing their characters to life in their own unique way. Especially Lovato, who provides plenty of charming, wide-eyed curiosity to the lovely Smurfette, and Wilson, who clearly has a lot of fun portraying Gargamel as a maniacal and easily frustrated villain, while never overacting his performance. While Sony's animation isn't nearly on the same level as Pixar or DreamWorks, the film still delivers colourful and lushly realised visuals, presented in a style faithful to series creator Peyo's original comic designs. As far as humour goes, much of it is definitely geared towards younger viewers, and tends to go for light and easy giggles rather than truly laugh-out-loud moments. But there's still a good amount of those sprinkled throughout. And I'll admit, I got a good chuckle out of the Three Apples Tall reference. However, I cringed when the movie insisted on using the phrase Smurf selfie. The pacing is where the story starts to have problems. As we follow the Smurfs on their adventure, there's plenty of wonder and imagination to go around. But for almost the entire first half, the film is constantly on the move, as it hurriedly gets the characters through one obstacle to the next. At times, it becomes difficult to really appreciate the beauty and atmosphere of some sequences when the movie rarely slows down enough to allow itself to breathe. The second half fares better though, and the adventure still offers a sufficient and satisfactory amount of fun and excitement, along with a surprisingly emotional climax that actually works well, and commendably isn't rushed. Despite the aforementioned issues, many of which I'd argue are more as a result of studio intervention, Smurfs The Lost Village is a simple, breezy, and pleasantly entertaining family feature. It's nothing special, but as Sony clearly wants this series to be successful again, I can positively say that this is a step in the right direction. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. If you're a Smurfs fan like myself, and you found yourself disillusioned by Sony's previous films, don't let that put you off this one. It's not a classic, nor is it a patch on the cartoon or comics that you may have grown up with, but as a fresh attempt to give the Smurfs a contemporary update, it is worth checking out. If you go and see it, let me know what you thought in the comments, and if you like this review and want to see more, then please subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media to keep up with future content. As always, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again next time I'm here to bring the review for you.